Thanks for tuning in today. I'm Dr. Jacqueline DuPont, a gerontologist from Assured In-Home Care, here to talk to you about why choose Assured In-Home Care. What's the difference? There are so many in-home cares in my community, and I really don't know why. And I would say first and foremost are the people they are going to be interacting with. And our team is not only top-notch, but they're kind and compassionate, very caring people who love older adults. And as a gerontologist, I think that's great. But there are other things that come to mind as well. So if you are going online looking at care.com or any of these websites, make sure they are licensed, bonded, and carry workers' compensation, as well as, so important, that they have theft insurance. Not everyone has that. Of course, liability insurance, that's really, really important. And I would say even the fact that they're family owned is critical. Family owned and operated, so there's people who hold themselves accountable personally and take this on as an ethical endeavor. That's really, really critical. And sometimes with franchises, and I'm not saying all of them because there are some good ones, it's hard with that profit margin to have to pay that. That's tough. Other things that are really important, I feel, are the fact that we ask our caregivers and our employees to sign a camera monitoring waiver, that they are willing, no matter what, to be camera monitored in the home. No, and they don't know if they're covert or overt, hidden or not, but they're willing to hold themselves accountable and collaborate that way. Other ideas, I think, are always important, that we really want meaningful communication. When I say meaningful, every older adult is special and every family is special. So we have to create meaningful activities that match, and making sure the caregiver knows what meaningful activities. So we have a very special intake form that goes over that. And it could be that your father has always wanted to ride a bike and he's never done it. So I know of a real case where our caregiver actually taught the person to ride the bike, ran beside him, and it was a beautiful self-efficacy moment. And it was just really special. And then another caregiver who knew this engineer was so brilliant in mathematics. So she created all kinds of math games and taught him solitaire and played hearts and aces and all these games that she never had any interest in. But because that older adult really wanted stimulation and wanted to do some fun games and keep busy, that was one of her ideas. So we take this seriously, and every case is a meaningful, unique case. It's not just a checkbox blanket. We use the best technology is another thing that I would say is important. We have a software in which we can text a caregiver at a time and do blanket training, and really great technology, especially for training, because that's super important. Accountability checks are really critical. You can also call that case management or care management, where the company shows up and checks on the case. How is the older adult doing? And are there any suggestions, because we've been in the field so long, that we can make? And not everyone has those case management, care management suggestions. For example, they may say, gosh, this older adult isn't going out to the doctors. It's been 2 years. Let's help the family get a doctor group to come out, a visiting doctor. It's hard to do, but we have a great list. Or, gosh, they're kind of declining. Maybe there's a sensitive way I can talk to the daughter about what hospice is and palliative care is, and who are the agencies we really think do a fabulous job, and give good suggestions. Not biased ones, but good ones. Customer care is, I'm talking about it at the end of the list here. It should be at the first. It is so critical that we place our families and our clients as number one, that they're on a pedestal. And we really believe that. That's why we have a live person every single weekend on call. We don't have a robot answering, or although we'd love to, but we no, we wouldn't. We really enjoy having that personal connection even on the weekends and after hours. So I hope that gives you some insight to where we're coming from, a place of value where we value every single older adult that we work with and every family.